Hello, I am Isaac Newton, and I was born January 4, 1643. In England, I created gravity, and I created calculus, and the three laws of motion, which we will discuss later. I built the first reflective telescope, and I went to school at Trinity College in Cambridge. Thank you.
One of Sir Isaac Newton's many accomplishments and contributions was his discovery of gravity. Newton's first law states that an object in motion tends to stay in motion. Inertia. Wear your seatbelts, kids.
Newton's second law was the law of acceleration. The third law says, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Hello, I am Catherine the Great. I was a political figure in the Enlightenment movement. I was born May 2nd, 1729 in Pomerania, Prussia. I was the longest ruling female leader in the history. I was the Empress of Russia and extended the borders of Russia. I also began colonization of Alaska by Russia. I won civil war against the Ottomans. A fun tidbit is that I survived the deadly diseases pleuritis.
Hello, I am Mozart. I was born January 27, 1756 in Salzburg.
Action!
Mozart composed more than 600 works. He was a very, very talented artist. Mozart was engaged as a musician at 17 years old at the Salzburg court. He grew restless and traveled in search of a better position. While visiting Vienna in 1781, he was dismissed from his Salzburg position. He chose to stay in the capital where he achieved fame but little financial security. During his final years in Vienna, he composed many of his best-known symphonies.
I'm Mozart, and please help me out and check out my Spotify account.
Hello, I'm Voltaire. I was born November 21, 1694 in Paris, France. I was an Enlightenment thinker and writer. I wrote more than 20,000 letters. I was also very into poetry.
I'm Ben Franklin. I was a politician / scientist in the 1706s, which is when I was born. January 17, in Boston, Massachusetts. Some of my accomplishments was that I was the 6th president of the United States of America. Also, I invented lightning rods. Shocking. I also wrote Poor Richard's Almanac. And I was governor of Pennsylvania from 1785 to 1788, a span of 3 years. One of my main contributions to the Enlightenment and to science was my kite and key. I invented electricity. By flying a kite in a thunderstorm with a key tied to the wet string, I caused a spark, sparking the idea of electricity. I also signed the Declaration of Independence. A fun fact about me is that I'm an avid chess player, often going to tournaments in England.
Hello, my name is George Washington. I'm a political man. I was born February 22, 1732 in Westmoreland County, Virginia. I was president from 1789 to 1797, commander-in-chief of the Continental Army during the American Revolution. I established the U.S. Navy. I'm considered one of the richest presidents in U.S. history. Fun fact, I turned down being the King of the United States. Thank you. God bless America.
Hey, Eric, what's for lunch? It's just for the video. Action! Are we good? One of Newton's second law was the law of acceleration.
Gnarly, bro!
Alright. I also wrote Poor Richard's Almanac. I was the governor of the government of Pennsylvania from 1785 to 1780. It's so hard to say. I feel like it's gonna discorrect my vision. I'm gonna come home like, Mom, we need glasses.
Wait, do you have contacts?
Huh?
Do you wear contacts?
No, I just don't wear my glasses anymore.
So,
It's too mainstream.
did you have good vision?
I don't know. Alright, we're
Well,
starting.
because-
We're live from Rochester, Washington to report the new developments on the oil plantation.